I really like writing shadow characters. Shadow characters are mysterious characters you can't quite figure out. Are they good or bad? Sometimes these characters kind of weave back and forth morally or do things that alternatively help or hurt the protagonist. Or maybe they're just out for themselves, so sometimes they're aligned with our protagonist and sometimes they aren't. The point of a shadow character is to keep the audience guessing as to what's going to happen. And anytime you can keep the audience interested and curious in your film or your characters about what's going to happen, the better off it's going to be. In The Princess Bride, the dread pirate Roberts is a shadow character when we first meet him. We hear the terrible rumors about him, but we see that the villains are also afraid of him.
Inconceivable.
So that's good. He's also pursuing the guys that stole the princess. But why? Does he want to hurt her or help her? It's a fun mystery because we don't know what side of the fence this guy's on. One of my favorite examples of a shadow character is John Locke from the TV show Lost. He seems to want to help, but man, is he creepy when we first meet him. Norman Bates from Psycho is another great example of a shadow character. He gives off a weird vibe, but is he just socially awkward? He defends his mother and seems to care for her quite a bit.
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
Surely there's nothing wrong with that, right? Great shadow character. Or look at Gollum from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. He used to be a decent guy until that evil ring messed him up and all that jazz. So now he has both of these components in him. Will the good side or the bad side of him win? It keeps us guessing because we have no idea what this guy is going to do. I mean, Gollum doesn't know what Gollum's going to do. And it's kind of the classic Jekyll and Hyde pattern, and it's really a blast to watch. In The Assurance, the preacher was a shadow character, though it wasn't as clear in the final edit of the film. In the original version, we can't tell if he's going to be a fanatic who could harm Cordelia or not. In the council debate, Garoon wanted to banish the girl, and seems like he's not someone you want to have dinner with. And the preacher also wanted to banish the girl, but for a different reason. In the original night scene, when the explosion goes off and it's all chaos and everybody's all running around and everything like that, the preacher calmly stands there. Kind of creepy a little bit. He knowingly looks at Tayani as her and Cordelia flee. He understands Cordelia's mission to save the world, and this was a reminder to Tayani to send her along. In the end of the film, the preacher wasn't part of the posse of fanatics that came searching for our heroes, so we assume that he was on the side of our protagonist. But he was absolutely a shadow character. We didn't even give him a name in the script, just a title. This makes him more ambiguous to both people that read the script and to the actor that played him. Like setups and callbacks, shadow characters are not a necessity, but another tool to use to add more interest to your story.